Hello, classy people. How y'all doing? It's Sunday evening. Welcome to the Speed King community. My name is Wayne Bolden, and of course, you know I am the Speed King. Hope everybody had a great weekend up to this point. As we move into another work week, and then into a holiday weekend, the 4th of July, we're here to analyze the 6 stake races next weekend at Prairie Meadows. We're going to take a sneak peek at all 6 of these races tonight. We're not going to do a full analysis. We're just going to see what's going on. But before we do, please subscribe to our channel, ring the bell so you can get notified each and every time that we do one of these videos. So, you know, I didn't really know what was going on in Prairie Meadows, and a couple of our viewers and subscribers, Scotty Matt, Des Smitty, said, hey, next weekend, which is the 4th of July weekend, we probably need to take a peek, or why don't you take a peek at the 6 stake races down there at Prairie Meadows, you know, out there in Iowa, Altoona, Iowa. And I says, hey, you know, that's what I do here. I love doing it, and if you guys ever have any requests, and I get them all the time, what races that we would like to see us analyze, we'll pull the data, right? Studio got a few dollars, we'll pull the data and pay for it and analyze the races. So I looked at these 6 stake races as a snapshot. I'll analyze each and every one of them on Monday after I get the data. I got to wait for the data, and then I got to pull it off my database. So there's 3 races, stake races on Friday, and this is in the evening. And then there's 3 races on Saturday, right? And they're all graded races. So we'll take a look at Fridays right now as a sneak peek to see what's going on. Well, Friday at 9:12, the 6th race is the very first stake race down there, and it is the Iowa Derby. And guess what? It looks like it's a field of 9 going a mile and 16 straight 3-year-olds for $250,000. And some of the usual suspects are back. There's a field of 9. The number 1 horse is Proxy. Well, y'all know the deal with Proxy. He's scratched out of the Ohio Derby for this spot, so Mr. Stenham will have him down there. Looks like we have Super Stock in there. Well, I don't know. I have to look at the numbers. But it looks like they're rolling him back fairly soon, Super Stock. That's not like Asmussen. So he's the number 2 horse in the Iowa Derby. And Flash Mischief is in there. Bourbon Thunder is in the race. And Nova Rags, a Billy Mott horse, the 9 horse is in there. So Stiletto Boy is in the race. So it's quite a few runners in the race. I don't know what their data is. I don't know what the speed figure is. But in the Iowa Derby, 6th race, Friday, the very first stake race of the 6, hey, pretty good field. Proxy, Superstock, you know, Stiletto Boy. We got my classy guy, Billy Mott on the bottom with the 9 Nova Rag. So that's the Iowa Derby. The 7th race is for fillies, 3-year-olds, straight fillies, right? The Iowa Oaks. Iowa Oaks, grade 3 race, purse is $225,000, straight 3-year-olds, going a mile and 16, and it looks like it's a field of 7. And looked like Mikey Maker came down there with Army Wife. That looks cool. Pauline's Pearl is down there. That's right. Asmussen. So all the big head trainers are in town, right? And Sister Annie's down there. Wait a minute. That is a Mary horse. That horse is, from the Untouchable Barn. Sister Annie from the Untouchable Barn of Brad Cox, you know. And let's see who else is in that race. That's just about it. So in the Iowa Oaks, there's a field of 7 going a mile and 16, grade 3, $250,000. Probably Army Wife and Pauline Pearl is going to be the favorite in that race, and we'll see how that pans out, right? So we'll pull the data, analyze the race, and tell you what we think. The next stake race is the 8th race. And it is the Prairie Meadows Corn Husker Handicap. The 8th race on Friday. A mile and 8 for 3-year-olds and up. Grade 3, $300,000. The Corn Husker. So this is a Corn Husker Stakes. A lot of money, $300,000. Looks like it's just a field of 7. And guess what? It looks like a Mary horse is in there with Joel Rosario down there. Brad Cox shipped Knicks Go down there, right? Wow. One of the Mary horses. Knicks Go going a mile and an eighth down there. Last Judgment is in that race. There's an oldie but goodie. Tenfold is in that race. And Moderates is in that race. So a field of 7 in the Prairie Meadows Cornhusker. So the 3 stake races on Friday, these are in the evening, right? I mean, starts at 9 o'clock, the 6th race. So 6, 7, and 8 on Friday. The Iowa Derby, the Iowa Oaks, and the Prairie Meadows Cornhusker. That's those 3 races. And on Saturday, the 3 stake races starts about 7:20. It is the 7th race, is the first stake race, and it is the Iowa Distaff. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I like a horse a lot in the Iowa Distaff on Saturday. So the Iowa Distaff is a field of 6, going a mile and 116, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up for 100,000. And this may be the best race of all 6 that I just briefly looked at. And I do like a horse in that race a bunch. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I need to look at the rest of the data and pull the data and see how it shapes up in the body of the race and if it's a bet or not. But the 7th race on Saturday, the Iowa Distaff, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, $100,000, a field of 6. Should be a really nice, interesting race. Okay? I think my best bet of the day is going to come out of that race. That is the Iowa Distaff. Well, the 8th race is the Iowa Sprint. You know we all like the sprints. Field of 9, 3 straight 3-year-olds. And this race is going to be tough for everybody. There's, y'all know Special Reserve is in there, Mike Maker's horse, right? Special Reserve is in that race. And a horse that I got a little feel for, Emperor Gold, has got some back numbers. Hidden Rulers in there. Keller's Gold is in that race. But I tell you right now, in this Iowa Sprint, 8th race on Saturday, I remember that race with Special Reserve, Mike Makers. If that horse run that race, somebody's going to have to improve a whole bunch. So we're going to pull the data on that, go through this field of 9, see what's going on. And then the number 6 stakes, which is the last on Saturday, is the Saylorville Stakes, $100,000, 9th race. It's a field of 6, nothing big going on here. Going 6 furlongs, fillies and mares, and we're just going to have to analyze that race because guess who's in there? That's right. Guess who's in there? Frank Roquette, right? And that's right. That's my boy Billy Mott, Frank Roquette. Yeah. So it's a field of 6, and so the that last stake race, Saylorville Stakes in the 9th race. So, what do we know? We know that my listeners got me working overtime, which I love. I'm doing these races for you guys, for everybody that asked. There's 3 stake races on Friday, races 6, 7, and 8. Then there's 3 races on Saturday, 7, 8, and 9. All graded races. Of course, I'll pull the data. I'll do what I do here. I'll get all the data. I sit here, I analyze it for 6 or 7 hours, and then I roll it out, right? Then I do what I do, right? I shut the curtains, close the doors, shut the music off, and that's what I do. I sit still for 6, 7, 8 hours, and I analyze these races. Labor of love. So, that's what I do. So 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, Prairie Meadows, holiday weekend, 4th of July, coming up. We're going to do it. All right? So, again, Scotty Mack, there you go. Down there, I know Jägermeister is running, which is a Valerie Ludd's horse, of course. We're going to take a peek at that horse, see how, if she's in a good shape to run. I think she's in the race with, with that reserve, with Special Reserve. And if that's the case, there's going to be trouble in Bedrock. That's for sure. And Special Reserve. Yeah, Jägermeister is the number 4 horse. My girl, Valerie Ludd, right? And Jägermeister is 8-1 on the line. So we really do have to pull the data, because I just know Special Reserve's numbers from off the top of my head. But again, that's why we're analyzing. This is just a sneak peek at the 6 stake races on Friday, 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday down at Prairie Meadows. This one for you, Mr. Matt, Mr. Des Smitty. This one's for you. As always, folks, stay classy in all that you do. Remember, if you want to buy the Speed King of Coffee, down under the description, show more. There's a link, as well as if you want to buy a Speed King t-shirt, email us at speedking24@yahoo.com. Again, these links are always under description, under Show Me More. So if you need the email address, if you need to buy a coffee, PayPal, Donate Me button, all of that stuff is under their description. I wanted to say that because apparently I don't do a good job with letting you guys know where to find these links. So once again, there it is. We're going to come back. We're going to analyze each and every one of these 6 stake races starting tomorrow, and we'll put the video out there. Okay? And as always, we want to say it again to the folks down there in Surf City, Florida. Our prayers and our wishes go out to the family of the people that it's affected, that community, and of course the first responders. You have our prayers from the Speed King and his audience and subscribers. Be in our prayers tonight. Thank you.